It's a beautiful day. Sally. Morning, Andrea. Hi, Robert. Aslan. Bringing forward today. That's right. Well, surprise, surprise, Robert. We need it again, don't we? Let's wake some peas up this morning. Good morning, Rick and Josie. No, I think we did, Robert. We're the ones that were missing that hour. Come on, let's play. Sunday. Happy Spring Forward Day. Come on, let's play. Good afternoon, Hope. Oh, I bet you almost missed us, didn't you? I was just thinking about you. I was wondering if Zina was up and listening to us this morning and dancing. I can just see him doing that. So hello, hello. We got some peas in here. We don't have the whole family in yet, but that's okay. Oh, you missed the memo. Yeah, well, you're up bright and early, or actually you are up bright and early. Good morning, Grace Isis. Yes, yes, yes. Well, I just rely on my clock to do its thing and to turn it ahead when it needs to turn ahead and fall back when it needs to fall back. Oh, Zena is there. Good afternoon, Zena. I love you. Good morning, Kathy Hand. So people are wondering if you depend on a clock that you have to change yourself, then you may not be here. But I depend on the ones that know what the game plan is, and they know that it's time to change. So I'm on time and happy to be here this morning. Today is moving day, so kind of sad this morning. I'm loving this place that I'm in, but I know that I have a mission and I will be heading forward onto Mount Shasta. So excited. I'm excited for that land blessing. And I think it may just be happening on our anniversary on the 28th of March. We're working on that really hard. We're trying to coordinate everything so that that's the day it will take place up in Mount Shasta. So hold that vision with me, hold that intention with me, that that's going to be when we can come together. We'll have our party in the morning with all the peas, and then I'll head out to the mountain and do the land blessing. All right, so let's do our heart brain. We have a few people in. Let's go ahead and get the heart brain going. Oh my gosh, there's Erica. Erica, I hope you're feeling better today, honey. I know you weren't feeling so good last night. So I'm hoping today is a better day for you. All right, so touching your heart center. Slow down the breathing. Slow it down to a count of 5. And then relax it back out the same way, very slowly, slowing down everything, the body, the mind, just bringing everything to a state of just being. And then add in some of the joy. Add in whatever makes you smile, whatever feels good to you. Let's continue to do the breathing for another minute, and then we'll do some I am statements. I am enough. I am worthy. I deserve every good thing in life. I am amazing. I am standing in my divine authority. I am ready to greet this day with love and light. I am open to infinite possibilities. I am ready to serve no matter where I am. I am in love with life. I am peace. I am joy. I am happy. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Don't worry, be happy. I am happy. Sally, I am me, strong, vibrant, and ever growing. Yes, yes, yes. Erica, I am strong. Jean Lorio, good morning, sweetie. I am awake and I am love and peace. Deirdre, I am a Sunday holy rock and roller. I love it. I love that I am. Erica, I am a sovereign being. Robert, I am silent and peaceful. Erica, I am love and light. Kathy, I am compassionate, caring, and empathic. Rosalind, I am blessed, grateful, and loved. Yes, you are. And you are such a blessing in my life. Thank you. Thank you for being such a rock for me and for sharing your heart and sharing this beauty of this area that we're in over the last month, over a month now. And let's give Rosalind some extra love today. Let's shine a light on Rosalind and edify her today. I really feel that. I feel like she needs that extra special touch today to just say, I love you. So we're going to lift up Rosalind today. Everybody just shine the light and put your arms around Rosalind today and love on her. Good morning, Sherry Layton Gatewood. I am sacred. Absolutely. So good morning, good morning. More P's are coming in and finding us, and I love that. And I'm loving my coffee this morning. I tried having tea yesterday morning, but there's nothing like my Kona coffee in the morning. I just respond to the coffee. Grace I says, hello, darling. I am abundant. I am compassion. I am peace. Yes, yes, yes. All right. I've already drawn us a Kuan Yin card, and I love this one today. The card today is called The Gates of Heaven. All beings have an ultimate spiritual destiny of happiness and freedom. Yet some can become frightened of divine love and believe they will do better to hide from it instead of moving towards it. Sometimes we need to help beings find their way to the light by holding peace and unconditional love in our hearts as we pray for the good that all creatures deserve. Don't you love this card? I love this card. And it just really speaks to me this morning. I'm going to read it again because some of you might not have listened to the words. So let's listen to this. All beings have an ultimate spiritual destiny of happiness and freedom. Yet some can become frightened of divine love and believe they will do better to hide from it instead of moving towards it. Sometimes we need to help beings find their way to the light by holding peace and unconditional love in our hearts as we pray for the good that all creatures deserve. So, That speaks volumes, doesn't it? Sometimes there's so much fear going on in people's lives that they get caught up in the spin and the chaos of being a human. And there's nothing wrong with recognizing that you are in a human jumpsuit. We're here in this body for ever how many years, some longer than others. But it is only temporary. It's not something that's going to last forever. This body serves a purpose, and it gets us through this lifetime. It helps us to understand who we are more fully, to understand others more fully, to understand what that interaction with others is all about. Isn't that a beautiful card, Kathy? I really, every morning, it seems like when I tune in and ask Kuan Yin what she wants to say for the day, it's always the perfect message, always. And this one was the perfect message for me this morning. All right, I'm going to see what we got going on. Oh, we're all giving Rosalind the love. Thank you. Thank you for loving on our Rosalind this morning. And Kathy says, sweet, beautiful Rosalind, you are loved as you are loving. May you have a most peaceful and blessed day. Absolutely. Oh, I know, Erica, that morning coffee, there's nothing like it. That first cup especially, even just smelling it as it's brewing, it gets me revved up and said, oh, yes, I'm so ready for my taste buds to experience that coffee. And you too, Robert. Yeah, you have a full cuppa this morning. Well, mine was full, but not anymore. So now I need to fill it up with joy from all of you this morning. Let's all fill each other's cup up. That's what we do. That's what we do. That's like the card says. That's how we help each other recognize that we deserve good things. We deserve the love and the light. It's our birthright. Just as our spiritual gifts are our birthright. So many people say, I wish I could see things. I wish I could hear things. It's your birthright to have all those spiritual gifts. When we open up those packages, there's no going back. You can try to shut them down, but they're still there. And some people shut them down early in life. Anybody remember when you had more of your spiritual gifts, you had more awareness of them, and for some, they got shut down because of fear, because you feared maybe what was going on, you didn't know what it was all about. A lot of people do that in childhood. A lot of people, when they start to see spirit or hear spirit, it scares them and they think that it's something not good. But it's actually your true self that's able to tune in and tap in and know what's real. And what's real is our spirit self. All right, let me see what else is going on. Hope says, I am an explosion of happiness and excitement. I love that. Good morning, Cassandra. Joy rising to you too. And I love the love that you are giving to Rosalind this morning. And Kathy says, here's the verse on the cover of my gratitude journal. She is clothed in strength and dignity, and she laughs without fear of the future. Proverbs 31:25. I think of you, Teri, when I see this each morning. Oh, bless you, Kathy. Thank you for that. And I love that verse. Laughing without fear of the future. You know, I used to be so afraid of the future. I really did. I used to have a lot of fear. And especially when my marriage ended about 8 or 9 years ago, I had such a fear of what was going to happen in my life, fear of being alone for the rest of my life. Wow, if only I had known back then what I know now, that I am so happy being with me. I am so happy that I've gotten to know me better through these years and come to an understanding more fully of who I am, what I'm doing here. You know, sometimes when we get wrapped up in our relationships with other people, whether it be a spouse or a partner or family, even, we kind of gloss over ourselves. We kind of lose part of who we are and what our mission is. I love that I'm my own best friend. I love that I can just have the freedom to come and go as I choose. So these years have been so good for me, but it didn't start out that way. It didn't start out at all with excitement. It started with trepidation and like, oh my gosh, what's the future going to bring for me? And I totally was out of my heart and not staying present. When we stay present in each moment, we are the only one we have. We came into this world without anybody holding our hand or being right there, experiencing everything with us. We came into this world alone, and then we started finding our way through our caregivers, and then through our peers and our teachers and our mentors. So when we are by ourselves, that's the real us. That's the real us. Nobody else. And when we can sit with ourselves and really get to know who we are, that's when we move forward. If we're waiting for somebody outside of us to tell us that we're okay or that we're doing the right thing or what path to take, then we're not being true to ourselves. We're doing ourselves a disservice by people pleasing or being swayed one way or another. So I'm very, very happy with the course of my life. And I never thought I would be able to say that living alone and being alone. Although I'm not alone, I have all of you, I have all the peas in the pod, and I definitely have a whole legion of angels every day that surround me and help me through this thing called life. All right, let's see what else we got. Oh, thank you all for shining light on Rosalind this morning, for giving her so much love. Good morning, Catherine Kovacs. And hope you're sending it to Rosalind from across the big pond. Sally says that she shut her gifts down at 15 due to 24-hour death dreams. Since I turned 50 and became more aware of myself, it's been full speed ahead. Yeah, there's an awareness, there's an awakening that happens at some point where we know that we have all these gifts. We have all these beautiful things that us humans have termed clairs, clairaudience, clairvoyance, clairwhateverance. And they're all available to us. They're all right there. All we have to do is reach out and grab them. That's all. Just opening up to them. Becoming aware of them is a huge part of it, because it's that awareness that opens us up to those gifts. All right, what else we got going on? Kathy says, I feel that too many times I allow the drama of my own family to get in the way of my personal journey of becoming the real me and my own true personal purpose here on earth. Yeah, if we get caught up in the spin, if we get caught up in chaos and who's doing what to who and who said what and who hurt my feelings today, then we're going to crash down into the ground. And that's no fun. That's no fun at all. Sometimes we give in to those moments, don't we? And I'm speaking personally. Yes, sometimes I give in to those moments of being judged, being criticized, being ostracized. And it's okay. It's okay to feel what you're feeling. Don't feel guilty. Don't feel bad that you go into a low moment. It's life. It's this human life. So give yourself a break. And if something comes up, it's one of those potholes or one of those fires that we go through, and recognize it for what it is. Recognize it and thank it. Thank it for the experience. I sometimes, when I allow that low moment, that low vibration, I just have to do my own, take my own advice and hit the pause button. And when I hit that pause button, it puts it in perspective. All right. Hang on a minute. Sorry, I felt that sneeze coming on. We're going into spring and everything is starting to bloom now. There's a lot of blooming going on. There's a lot of pollen in the air. And sometimes, especially if I'm in a different area than what I'm used to being in, sometimes I have a reaction to some of that stuff that's blooming and spreading itself around. So I'm not sick, for those of you that are going to start asking. I do occasionally get that allergic reaction until things settle down and I get used to whatever pollen is there in the different areas that I go into. All right, let's see what else is going on. Isabel, good morning, sweet Isabel. And Sally is completely fine with people pleasing. If the energy don't fit and feel good, I move on. And Jean's asking, Zena, are you dancing? I can feel your energy. Love and happiness to you. Oh, we love our Zena. I love that video from yesterday. We were talking about it last night on chanting. And it lifted all of us to be able to see that, to see how somebody so free-spirited can just respond to that music and just go with the flow. And I love it. So thank you. Thank you for the video. Thank you, Zena, for being that beautiful light that you were yesterday, to shine on all of us, to lift all of us very, very high. Thank you for that. And Deirdre, you're still waiting for your awareness to kick in. Maybe you're waiting for the kick in the butt. Sometimes that's how it comes. It comes with a jolt. And then we say, oh, what was that? And you start becoming more aware of who you are. That's the first part, just knowing who you are. So knowingness is relaxing into it and not resisting, not trying to force it or fight against it. And then just allowing it to happen. Like our Marietta says, accept, align, allow. Everything is working perfectly. Everything. I was cleaning out a suitcase yesterday, trying to make more room in the Angel Mobile so it's more organized and I can find things more easily. And I found this heart that was a gift from Marietta. It's a glass, clear, see-through heart. And on that heart is etched the words, everything is working perfectly. So I have that hanging now, Marietta. It's actually hanging in the Angel Mobile, where it's hanging down into the passenger window so that if If I'm stopped at a traffic light or wherever, somebody will see the heart. They may not see the words, but they will see the heart. And that's what's important. That's what's shining out from us, isn't it? People see our heart, not the one that's pumping blood, of course, unless they have X-ray vision. But people see our heart. They see the true us. They see that part of us that is caring and is loving and that wants only the best. They see our intention. And I was reading, my dear Jean gave me a book called The Dalai Lama's Cat. And I was reading one part in the book where this person was asked, what's the most important, the intention or the action? So think about that for a moment. What do you think makes the most difference in your life? Your intention or your action? And does the action always follow the intention? So think about that. Because I love this book and I want everybody to read this book because I think it's pretty amazing. All right, Marianne, good morning, sweet Marianne. Thank you for being here. And Becky, thank you for coming in and joining us. And Zena's always dancing. I love that. I love that. Shows me that there's a love of life, a love of freedom. Because what is dancing? It's listening to the rhythm, hearing that rhythm, even if the music's not playing. Dance, even if the music has stopped. That's what I stopped, physically stopped. You can still hear it. You can still sing. You can still hum. You can still tune into the heartbeat of Mother Gaia. Dance to that. Let that be what moves you. When you put your feet on Mother Earth, feel that heartbeat. And then your feet want to start dancing, don't they? Because there's a definite heartbeat, a definite rhythm coming from Mother Gaia. And when we're so in tune with that rhythm, nothing else matters. We're going to move. We're going to sway. We're going to hear that beat and just want to go with that rhythm of it, to match it. Listen to it. Let's take a moment. Let's do a moment of listening this morning and feeling, really feel into the energy of the earth right now. What do you feel? Are you hearing like a drum beat? Are you hearing like the gentle rush of water, maybe a waterfall, or the waves as they come into the shore? Let's feel into Mother Earth this morning. I'm definitely getting the heartbeat. It's like a soft drum beat. And to me, it says, I love you. That's what Gaia is saying to all of us. If you listen to the wind, if you listen to the silence, if you listen to nature, yes, Isabel, the birds singing, you're going to get it. You're going to fully get that energy coming from Mother Earth. So let's listen to it for another minute. You can close your eyes. You'll really feel it. You'll shut out all distractions. Now, did your body start to move? Did you want to move, but you didn't? Maybe you had a good intention that you were going to move with that beat, but you didn't take the action, right? Okay, I feel like there was like a huge shift there. And that's what happens. That's when the miracles happen. When we take that pause, when we just say, okay, I'm going to wait for it. Kind of like when we take the 5 seconds to breathe in and to breathe out. We just kind of pause and wait for it. We wait for that connection. We wait for that miracle. So many times we rush through our moments. We rush through our day. We don't feel our day. And that's what I want for all of us, is to really feel the energy, feel it in the love that's coming out from each other. And know that, wow, there's a real connection there. And get into that, feel into that. All right, so let's see what y'all had to say. Isabel says, sometimes I feel into those moments. I had a day like that yesterday. I am happy that I can pause and watch it on myself. I would love to be more awakened too, but I am much happier with my journey. Only love and light is allowed in my heart. Only love and light is allowed in. And Kathy says, intention is very important, but what good is intention without action? I think the intention moves us to the action. That's my thought. If I have an intention for my day, that's going to move me in a certain direction. And my intention every day is to live the very best life I can live, to give of myself, and to just put my light out there into the world. And then I live my life doing that which I intend to do. And Rosalind said, the journey precedes the outcome, so I think intention is needed to become aware of a desired outcome. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Roz. I agree with that. Julie Kiss, good morning to you. Kathy, you hear birds singing and breeze whistling through the tree limbs when you stop to feel Mother Earth. That's beautiful. And I've been swaying since you started explaining to listen to nature. Absolutely. And Marianne says, I feel tired from so much action. I need a pause today. Sunday fun day. Yeah, I like that. Sunday fun day. What's everybody doing for fun today, right? Make it a fun day. For me, I'm going to be on the road after I do the silent meditation this morning with Dr. Ruth Anderson. Dennis, good morning to you. All right. So I love that you felt into the energy and listened for that heartbeat, or listened to how nature is reaching out and speaking to you this morning. Let's go ahead and do our prayer requests, because I need to get off of here on time to get ready for the morning meditation. And that will be at 11 Eastern. And yes, there was a time change. So if you don't have your clock set right, you might just miss it. But hopefully, your clocks are all in sync with the clocks in the world. And it's something that we have to pay attention to, isn't it? That linear time, so we can show up on time. And thank goodness, some of them do it automatically. Kathy, you did most of your cleaning yesterday. Awesome. All right, so any prayer requests that you have, go ahead and put them in. I want to definitely remember my friend down in Palm Springs. She wishes to remain anonymous, so I don't share her name on here, but She knows that we are praying for her every morning and lifting her up. And who else? I think I would love to put in anyone who's still stuck in the fear. Anybody who is in fear because of anything that's going on. Doesn't have to be the virus or isolation. It could be anything that's happening in your life. Fear of change, maybe. A fear of the future, like I was talking about earlier. Wherever that fear is taking you, let's put you in that circle, knowing that when you go into your heart and you take that pause and you say, only love and light is welcome here, the fear takes a back burner, doesn't it? It won't be as strong because fear and love can't coexist. They can't be in the same energy moment at the same time. So you're either going to give into the fear or you're going to replace that fear with love. And yes, we will pray for you, Catherine. And Grace Isis, healing prayers for Julianne Brennan, prayers for comfort and direction while grieving for Raymond and Alex. Absolutely. And thank you, Marianne. Prayers for great journey. I appreciate that. And Isabel, thank you for the travel prayers. And Rosalind, thank you. Marianne, prayers for my son who is moving into his new house. Lift him up, please. Yes, we will. Absolutely. And Robert, love, light, and healing to everyone here. Thank you. Kathy, I'm happy that my daughter and her boyfriend are coming from college for a short visit. I miss my sweet pea so very much, but please pray for them as they drive the 6.5 hours up here later tonight. And thank you for putting them in the circle, Kathy. Travel prayers for them as well. And let's send the shield of Archangel Michael to surround them. Isabel, prayers for all humanity to be healing, healthy, in freedom, happy, and respected. Yes, yes, I think that is the word of the day, to respect each other, no matter what. You know, we may think that we have a better outcome, we have a better solution, but respect means I allow you to live out your movie script. I'm staying in my own lane and being very respectful that you have your own path. You have your own way to go. And no matter what, I just release any attachment to that outcome for your movie. And I know it's yours. And you have to live it the way you're going to live it. And Kathy, you also get to catch up on the Soul Food Book Club today. Oh, good. Yes, as I drive, I also have Alexa read my current book to me so I can get caught up as well. So thank you for that reminder for me to do that today. And Isabel, prayers for all people to be grounded to Mother Earth. And Deirdre, thank you for the prayers for my safe trip, for our Angelic River family, for Gaia, and for world peace. Absolutely. All right. What number are we today? It's a 5 day. It's a day of change. 14 adds up to 5. And 5 is always about change. There's either changes happening or you have something that you are chomping on and thinking about changing. So whatever that might be, whichever way that might be happening for you, then look at the energy of that. Look and see if it's time maybe to make a shift. Is it time to change a habit? Is it time to take a new class? Is it time for a new journey in your life? Whatever it might be, what is that change that's coming about? Let's do 5. And Hope says prayers for the entire Angelic River family and special travel prayers for you, Teri, wherever the angels may guide you. Thank you. Okay. Yes, I believe we have some guidance for us today with that number 5 card. Changes, absolutely, Marianne. It's all about the changes, right? Okay, so the card today that came up for all of us to focus on, and that's what we'll do when we go into our hearts, is purple and platinum. Purple and platinum, 2 of the highest cards that we can get for this morning. The purple is Divine Mother. So let's feel into that energy. And the platinum is the highest energy that exists, which I call God. Call it whatever you want. A label's a label. It doesn't mean anything other than what you assign the meaning to it. So that highest being that exists, the creator, the one that's our ultimate goal, to the source of all things that we want in our life, where we're heading to, where we're finding our way home in our heart. That's that highest being, that highest power. That's the platinum. So we have 2 very distinct divine energies today working with us. We have the creator, and we have the divine feminine aspect of God, Divine Mother. So purple and platinum mixed together. Let's hold that in our heart. Breathe it in. I like to take in the purple first. That's Divine Mother. And when we bring in Divine Mother energy, it's nourishing, it's warm and inviting, and we get to be like kids again. We get to be that infant that just says, I want to be held. I want your attention. I want to be shown that I can trust. I want to be shown that it's okay and it's safe for me to say what I want to say, for me to do what I want to do. So let's bring in Divine Mother. Just breathe in the purple. Breathe it into your heart. And these colors that come in do a clearing of any energy that's unlike love. So let's say that statement that I love to share. Only love and light is welcome here. Only love and light is welcome in my heart. Any other low vibration, I just leave. I let it leave. I allow it to leave my energy field so that my heart is full of love and light. So the cleansing that happens with this purple energy is gentle. Divine Mother comes in and just shines that light inside to say, all right, what you got in there? What are you hiding under the rug? What are you holding on to that's unlike love and light? Is there a situation? Is there an emotion? Is there something that you're holding on to so tight that you don't want to let it go? Is there something you keep bringing up inside of you to just create that stirring up of the uncomfortable feeling, something that's keeping you from being your divine self. So Divine Mother helps illuminate anything that's going on. If it's a situation, if it's drama, if it's trauma, if there's a feeling of being out of sorts, then ask Divine Mother right now, ask her, can you show me where I'm holding on to that? Can you show me that energy that I'm refusing to give up? Maybe it's a fear. Maybe it's anger or irritation or frustration. Or maybe it's just non-acceptance and being judgmental or critical. There's a whole lot of that going on in our world right now. So let's just ask Divine Mother to come in, bringing in that purple energy, and just ask the question, what am I holding on to and where is it? Sometimes we can be aware that there is something that we've got, but we don't know where it's at, so we can't get to it. It's like that dust bunny when you're sweeping, right? If you're still sweeping a floor, many people use a vacuum even on wood. But if you've got a dust bunny running around in front of that broom, and every time the broom moves, that dust bunny moves away from you, then you can't quite get to it. And sometimes it's that way inside of us. Sometimes that little bunny just moves into a hole and says, I'm going to hide from you, so you can't get to me. So ask Divine Mother to open up any area that may be hiding part of who you are. It might be hiding something that's creating an energy that doesn't feel good inside of you. Let's lift up the rugs today. Let's look down into those holes where things are hiding or behind a structure or in a closet. It's time to clean out the closets. It's spring cleaning time. And Divine Mother will certainly help you do all of that. She'll help you open up whatever is there. Some grief, right? I see you holding on to grief. And grief is so interesting because it's unique to each person. And you hold on to it as long as you need it. Sometimes you hold on a little longer and you realize, oh, maybe I can start moving forward from that, because grief will get you stuck really fast. It'll get you stuck in letting all that low vibration energy take over and not be swept out or sucked out of the hole. So whatever it is that's hiding, I'm feeling some irritation this morning, some frustration and irritation. And sometimes if we're not in our lane, if we start moving over into somebody else and trying to take their wheel that they're driving their vehicle in, or we start to try to direct the movie that they're living or rewrite their script, then we're going to end up frustrated. We're going to end up irritated. And we're probably going to end up with some hard feelings between us and them. So stay in our lane. That's our big message. Stay in our lane and allow whatever anybody's doing to be their movie. We don't have to change them. The only change is inside of us. It's letting go of whatever that is that you are holding on to. So now that Divine Mother has opened up that energy for you, shown you where it's at, said, there it is, there's where it's hiding. And if you're very still, that dust bunny doesn't stand a chance. It won't be moving around anymore. It'll be sitting still. and you can capture it and release it. So then let's call in our Creator. Let's ask for that highest being that exists to look at anything that bubbled up, anything that was exposed, that we can see with our eyes, feel with our senses, whatever that might be inside of us. Just ask for it to be released if you're ready. If you're ready to release it, you'll know. It'll feel right. You'll be in alignment with letting go of that energy to change it into what is for your best and highest good. That's what change is all about. It's about moving forward. We have legs so that we can move forward. We have a mind that helps us process things so we can let go and we can move forward. So let it go. That's all. Just let it go. Like the song from Frozen, let it go, let it go, let it go. And it's a personal choice to do that. Nobody can do it for us. That's the other thing. When we come into this world, we have to take action. We might have the best of intention, like we talked about earlier. There might be a wonderful intention. But until we put one foot in front of the other, that intention is just there. It's gnawing at us. It's telling us, hey, you intended to do that, but you're still stuck in that grief or that irritation or that frustration or that anger or the sadness or whatever might be there. So yes, set your intention, absolutely. Know what it is that you want. Know what direction you want to go forward in. And then start making the movement when you're ready, when you are ready, and you feel it, that it's in alignment with your path and with your highest and best good. Asking God to lead you, the Creator, the source of all that is. Just feel that divine white light surrounding you, wrapping you in a cocoon, and saying, you're safe. You're safe. There's nothing that's going to harm you by moving forward. It's only going to serve you in your life purpose, in your soul purpose, to move forward. So when you're ready to release, you will. You'll know it. You'll say your yes. You'll say yes, yes, yes. And if any of you are doing that now, and you want us to stand beside you as you're doing it, just type in your yes, yes, yes. Yes, I'm letting go. Yes, I'm releasing. Yes, I'm moving forward into my divine destiny of love and light and joy. And yes, peace. Peace inside. There's nothing like that feeling. That feeling of knowing that you're in alignment, knowing your purpose, knowing which way to turn, and that your guidance is coming from your higher self instead of things in the world that will have you turning one way or another and telling you how it has to be and what you have to do. The only thing you have to do is listen to yourself. Just hit the pause button and observe and say, what am I doing? What am I thinking? I see some yeses. Beautiful. Yes, yes, yes. We're standing beside you and with you, Deirdre, Isabel, Marianne, Hope, Rick, Andrea, Kathy, Jean L'Oreal. We are standing right beside of you as you say your yeses and you do that release. Thank you. Thank you for listening to you and listening to Divine Mother and the Creator today. And let's see what Jean's words of wisdom are this morning. Some of those bunnies have been hiding since before we had light, but they are not cute. Help me, Divine Mother, to help me let loose the bunnies and replace them with love. Yeah, absolutely. Let the bunnies go free today. Just let them roam out in the world to give love and light and not to be stuck inside, hiding from who you truly are. Grace I says, yes, yes, yes. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Yes, I am saying my yes, 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 right along with all of you to let the bunnies go. I'm setting the bunnies free today. Any of those bunnies that keep hopping into my field of energy and want to nest in there. No, they have no nest. They're being excavated today and set free into the world to become positive love and light in our world. Let's give some love to each other. Let's hold each other. Just envision you're holding hands and we're in a circle, and we're in a pretty tight circle today because we're missing quite a few of our family today, wherever they may be. They may still be in bed. They might not realize that the show goes on, and even when there's a time change, we go with the flow, and we're here when we're supposed to be here. So let's love on all of the peas that didn't show up today. I'm going to show you the pea pod as we hold on to each other. Just envision that you're holding the hand of one of these peas that represents one of you. And let's give love. Let's hold on to that person on each side of us. And on the count of 3, let's say thank you. I love you. So envision you're looking right at that pea and you're saying, thank you. I love you. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. I love you. I love you all so much. You're such a blessing in my life. And I'm going to play the song to take us out of here. So Zena, get ready to dance. And all you peas, join with him. Join with Zena. Move your bod. I love you. Raise the roof, sweep out the bunnies.
We're all friends around you, just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. You should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins.
It's a bunny-free day. Let the bunnies go today. I love you.
It's a beautiful day.
It's a beautiful day. So come on, let's play. Let's play today. What do you say? Release those crazy bunnies. Hop with them as they go away from you. Just envision that you're one of those dust bunnies and you're hopping away. Follow along. Don't grab the bunnies. Don't hold on to them. Let them go. Yes, yes. Thank you, Hope. Happy Mother's Day to all of those in the UK and anywhere else you're celebrating Mother's Day today. So much love. And see, that's why Divine Mother wanted to be in the card today for all of you mothers that are celebrating and all the mothers in heaven. Thank you. We love you. Namaste, y'all. I'll see you later. Bye, everybody.